Two. Hello, guys. This is Jen. My daughter's making me laugh because well, anyway, that's another story. Okay, good morning. I hope you all are doing well. I have some bunnies here. I have found that I try to make a simple journal to go along with Bunny, and they keep getting more and more elaborate. I don't know how that works. I cannot seem to, like I have an idea in mind when I start, and then I don't know, something takes over and it never turns out like the way I had planned. So I cannot seem to control my you know, the way my stuff turns out. And I can't seem to do a simple journal. They all seem to be a little bit more involved. Anyway, this is Bunny number 17, and he has, he is wearing, I should say, like a model thing, Bunny number 17 is wearing a lovely sari silk scarf, some leaf with some pearls on a rusted pin, a heart on a rusted pin that he is holding, some twine over here with a rusted key on it. Then Bunny's 17's little journal is this, and I started out with homespun, and there's a rusted paper clip with a heart on, it says made with love, and some fiber tied up here. And this, I found these little things. I think they're supposed to be something to do with curtains or something. I don't know what it is, but it's a little metal kind of thing. It looks like this. And they were all rusty. I found them in the bottom of a box. And so I put a little picture in there, and then I filled it up with um, oh, glossy accents. I'm okay. And so it just made like a little tiny picture frame, and I thought it was kind of cute. This also has like tickets and some ephemera sewn on the front. There's some lace. There's some cotton fabric. Down here there is some crochet stuff. And down here is a pin with a little bell on it. And on the back, it's basically the same. There's homespun and lace and the crochet stuff. So we open it up, and inside there is a little pocket here, and we have, this pocket is made out of, I guess that's also crochet, and there's a ticket right here, and inside the ticket is one of my little tiny envelopes, and I'm going to open that up, and it says she had found what she was looking for, and then there's a heart that came out of one of my books. So that goes in this little tiny envelope. And that goes back in here. And then we have a little, it says 2 for 5 cents. And on the back it says we are the music makers and we are the dreamers of dreams. And this one is just a little bus route ticket thing. And it says be kind, it matters. And that is so true. And down here is a stamp that I got from my friend Angel when she sent me a whole bunch of stamps with that beautiful journal she sent. And here is a piece of tissue paper. I love the way it sounds and feels. This is a, like a tile that I made with some washi tape, and then I put glossy accents on it. Here is a pin with some little tiny pearls. Here's a picture of a little fawn and the word promise. And here is a rusted gear on a bulb pin and some lace. You open this one up, and oh my goodness, there's Bunny. And there's a pretty girl on this side. And that's a napkin decoupage. And then it says Certificate of Authenticity, Bunny number 17. So that is letting everybody know that you would be the proud owner of bunny number 17. Now, this is a napkin decoupage of 2 birds with a bird's nest. And this is a little pocket. This is that Tim Holtz fabric. I love it. It's very, very quirky and it's very cool. Down here it says found notes. And on here we have a picture of some workman, I don't know, doing whatever workmen do. Inside there's a little girl eating her porridge and some random stamping. It says a little story. And then it says Adventures with Bunny. And it's numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're supposed to put your adventures on there of things that you and Bunny do together. Here is a little piece of crochet or cross stitch, like, you know, that you have on those dresser, whatever you call those things, those dresser covers. You know, they used to put those fancy things on. I don't know. I always thought they were just kind of dust catchers. They're very pretty, but I never used one. And here is a tea bag, or no, a teacup, sorry. And this is just a few little random stampings with extra space in the book for journaling purposes. And there is another stamp. This one says Friends. And the last page has Bunny's little butt hopping away. So that is your little booklet for journaling and writing down Bunny's adventures. Here is a little piece of ephemera with a homespun heart sewn on it, and I thought these little buttons were so cute. I got those at Walmart, and they're just, I don't know, they're really cute. And I tied some twine on there. It says, once you become real, you can't become unreal again. It lasts for always. And that's from the Velveteen Rabbit. I don't know if you are familiar with that story, but it's a really sweet story about a little boy that wanted to, you know, that got a bunny rabbit for Christmas, and he loved his little bunny, stuffed bunny, and yeah, it was stuffed. And so anyway, the bunny wanted to become real, and he had to be loved and all this stuff. And so anyway, you guys have turned my bunny into real by loving him and purchasing him and making him very happy, because now with all this love, he is a real bunny, just like he wanted to be. There's some more tissue paper. Inside here, there's a card, and it says, I am your forever friend. I will always be by your side. And this one is a little envelope, and it says, I promise not to crowd you on the couch unless we watch a scary movie. And I promise to never take money unless the ice cream truck is outside. Okay, there's a couple promises from Bunny so that you know that he will be a good person to live with. And that's the end of that one. And I will tie something around that. This one is Bunny number 18. And Bunny number 18 has some sari silk. I got the sari silk from my friend Angel. She sent me an amazing journal and had all this stuff in it. And there's a key tied on. Here's a heart that had some embroidery. It was, you know, made out of this piece of embroidery with a rusted pin. And here is some seam binding with a couple little rusted bells. I hope that this is in focus. My daughter set this up for me. I've never done it this way, and I can't see, you know, the screen to see what I'm doing. So hopefully it will be in focus. Okay, here is another journal. I gave this one, well, I gave all of them like a little spine, because I like that better. And it has some old music paper on it that I got from Vienna. And here is some ephemera, and it says an inspiration to the simple life. just a bunch of stuff sewn on the front. And there's a key and some bells, if I didn't say that already. And on the back, it's kind of the same thing. There is, oops, that doesn't go in there. There's a big pin with some blue beads and some stamps that I got from Angel and music paper and just some ephemera, and it's all sewn together. And then this is just a piece of fabric. And inside the first pocket, there is a little book, and it's made out of baking paper, and it says she had been very brave. And then there's a picture of Bunny, and it also says the thing from the Velveteen Rabbit about becoming real. And then there's a special delivery ticket and a heart down here. So there's a little journaling room in there. And then here is a round circle that's got a map on it. And it says, the story of love is not important. What is important is that one is capable of love. It is perhaps the only glimpse we are permitted of heaven. And that was by Helen Hayes, and I thought that was a cool quote. And there's a little heart in the middle. And then here is some Tim Holtz tissue paper. And this is some fabric that has French stuff written on it, French words and things like that. And this is a little... this is a little pocket here, this stamp thing that I got from Angel. And this is a little tiny envelope. And inside, it says, stay close to people who feel like sunshine. I got this off of Bonnie. I'm sorry, I got bunnies on the brain. Bonnie Irving. She did a little layout. She's doing some art journaling stuff, and that quote was on her page. And down here, this little tiny stamp that says friends with a little heart. So that goes in the little envelope. And goes back in here, and I put the little paper clip on to hold it in place. And here's a tag. It says, every day lived well makes yesterday a fond remembrance, and every tomorrow a dream of hope. And then on the back it just has some ephemera and stuff, and a little sparkly bird down at the bottom. Oh my goodness. Okay. And here is some paper that says, if we have beans for dinner and I have a lot of excess gas, I promise not to sit too close to you. So that is a promise from Bunny, which, you know, we would all probably appreciate that if we had beans for dinner. So, and this page has a picture of one of Bunny's ancestors with his umbrella, and looks like he's going out maybe on a date. There's nothing on the back of that one. Actually, this is journaling space. Ta-da! You know me, that doesn't happen very often. Here's a card. It's got an old typewriter on it. It says, I am your forever friend. I will always be by your side. And Bunny dressed up for this one. He wearing his top hat and his fancy clothes. So he's ready for a night out on the town. And the next page, you've got your certificate of authenticity for book number 18 with all the appropriate stamping. I got a set of stamps from Angel when she sent me that journal, and they are so cool, and they work out perfectly for this. So that was one of the stamps in the set she got me, and they really are neat. So anyway, this is a certificate of authenticity, so everyone knows you have Bunny number 18. Here's tissue paper, and this is a little envelope. And inside it says adventures with, and there's a picture of Bunny, be open to whatever comes next. And this is like a little tiny tag book numbered with numbers, and I put some lines in there so that you could write adventures. It says a glimpse of heaven on these tags with Bunny. So a lot of the, like, I try to get some of the same stuff in every book, like the certificate of authenticity and the book for adventures. You know, I try to put that in every one of the journals. Here we have Bunny number 19. He has a lovely wrap around. It's an old tissue. I'm sorry. Handkerchief. It's not a tissue. Anyway, it's a lovely handkerchief. He also has sari silk and a heart. And this little heart right here says made with love. And there's a key with some pearls on it. And then this one has a little girl. This is napkin decoupage. And down here it says she hoped. And then I have some really pretty lace. And this is also one of the fabrics that Tim Holtz has out. It looks like, you know, just a bunch of writing. And inside here we have a pocket. And this has that crochet stuff. And this is a little Visine bag. And inside here there's a little airplane. It says, I am your forever friend. I will always be by your side. Again, he's dressed up in his little cute clothes. And here's one that says, happiness radiates like the fragrance from a flower and draws all good things toward you. This is also napkin decoupage. So, and so is this one on the front. So this goes in here. And then that fits in this first pocket. And this is also a Tim Holtz thing. It's called Worn Wallpaper or something. And they actually took old-fashioned wallpaper and made, like, little... And it's heavy, like, it's heavier than cardstock. It does kind of feel like wallpaper. And this is something that somebody sent me. It's embossed. I think I got that from Jan Del Bone. And it's got a bunch of leaves on it. This is a little tiny book. There's a stamp. There's some embroidery. There's a picture of Bunny. And it says, once you become real, you can't become unreal again. It lasts for always. Velveteen Rabbit. This has tissue paper that I sprayed some stuff on. And the back just has some miscellaneous ephemera. And then, let's see, this one is a little heart and of course a little envelope, because I can't do a book without little envelopes. I just think they're so cute. And this one says, stay close to people who feel like sunshine. I would like to be a person that feels like sunshine. Maybe I do feel like sunshine. I don't know. I'd rather feel like sunshine to somebody than like rain. Because although we need the rain, I always think that's a little depressing when it rains. So I guess you would rather be the sunshine. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of rambling while I put this back together again. If I don't put them back in the same place, then when I'm done with my video, I'm like, oh my goodness, what went in here and what went in there? And yeah, I get all confused. So it's easier this way if I take the time to put it back together. Okay, sorry about that. And here is the back side of the wallpaper. Here is another page. It's got treasure up here along with the definition. Some old music paper from Angel's stack of stuff she gave me. Here is a little girl napkin decoupage. It says she loved her life. And, you know, although I have a lot of health issues and some aches and pains, I love my life too. And I'm very blessed because there's a lot of people a lot worse off than I am, and I feel badly and pray for them all the time. Anyway, it's never too late to wish on a star or dream another dream. It's just a little tag. And I got this from Cindy McDermott. She sent me a Christmas card with some cutouts in it, and just has various different kinds of ephemera. This is also something I got from Jan Delbone, and this is a little bunny, what do you want to call them, tile, I guess. And I got the tiles from the dollar store. They were like, I don't know, for a children's game, and they're like a thick plastic tile, and then I put pictures on them, and then I covered them with glossy accents, and they made really cute little tiles. So, there you have that. And this says, I promise not to poop on the floor unless it's an emergency. I also promise not to burp really loudly and then laugh. That's Bunny's promise to you, so you don't think he's like an animal. Okay, and here is Bunny's little place to write adventures and memories with Bunny. So that is self-explanatory. What do I got here? Okay, oh, wait, maybe I think I have a problem here. Houston, we have a problem. I'm gonna have to fix that because two of my pages stuck together. Oh, how humiliating. Okay, don't worry. Whoever buys this, I will correct the problem. And here is the space for Adventures with Bunny. This says, always act like you're wearing an invisible crown. And here is a little crown with some of that, like liquid pearls or something. And here are a couple of stamps that I got from Angel. And here's a rusted paper clip with some seam binding on it. And then this is your certificate of authenticity. I made this one totally out of like baking paper, but I put some paper behind it because otherwise it's too thin. But listen to that lovely crunch. Okay, so this is for number 19. And that goes right in here. And that's the end of that one. And this is Bunny 19. I think I showed you that. Anyway, the last thing I was going to show you before I go is this is my granddaughter loves Barbie. And she got a Barbie dream house or whatever for Christmas. And so anyway, she loves to pretend like the kids are going to school and all this kind of stuff. And so I made her these little tiny books. This one says science. And I just cut up pages out of a regular book and gave it a little spine. And her name's Lydia, but we call her Ladybug. So the ladybug is kind of her spirit animal. And here's one that says fairy tales. And I just cut out a page out of a Beauty and the Beast book and made her a little fairy tale book, and she wanted a laptop for her Barbie. So here's the keyboard, here's the laptop, and these are just little cards. It has like a little mailbox, and so she wanted some mail to go in, and these are just little tiny envelopes, and then I've got these little little tiny, oh my goodness, they are very hard to hold on to. They are very tiny. They're just little greeting cards that are blank on the inside, so she can write on them and send them to somebody if she wants. So I just wanted to tell you, this stuff cost me like nothing, and she will be so excited because she always likes the things I make. And sometimes if, you sit down to do something like this, you can use up scraps, and then they're excited just like they got a brand new toy or something. So save yourself some money and make a few things for your grandkids or your children or whatever, and they will love it. Okay, then you put it in a little bag and you say, "Here, Grammy got you a present." So, that's all I have for today. Oh, one more thing, and then I really am going. This is a bunny that my son, who, he just got done with college, he crocheted for me. Isn't that cute? It's got a little tail and ears, and he even crocheted a little tiny carrot. And, he made that for me for Christmas because he said I'm always making bunnies for everybody else, so he made a bunny for me. I thought that was so sweet. Okay, now I'm really going to shut up now, and I am going to get off of here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching and putting up with me. Okay, see you later. Bye.